Hello guys, and welcome to FAQ. My name is Grant.
My name is Val.
And this is our second episode, and we have a big surprise for all you guys tuning in here.
For all the FAQers.
Yep, we have a new member, an intern. So, would you like to come in?
So, welcome to the show.
Welcome in. Woo. Round of applause.
Have a seat.
New member, come scoot in. Yep.
Get comfortable.
And come and introduce yourself, man.
Hello, it's me, Chickenhead.
All right.
That's about it.
Yeah. Okay. That's a good introduction right there, man. That told us really everything we needed to know about
Honored
you.
to have you on the show. I mean, really.
Oh,
Hey man, that's disrespectful. That's offensive.
Is it really?
Yeah, that's extremely
I'm
offensive.
not familiar myself with the chicken culture.
Yeah.
What language do you speak?
Chickenese.
Oh, Chickenese.
He knows some English though.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit.
A little bit of English. He knows some pretty good stuff. But yeah, that's our new member right there. Pretty good.
We're excited. to have
Good
you on
guy.
the show.
Who did you just get hit by? Where did it go?
What?
What was that?
Is there a terrorist here?
I think
God.
there may be something.
Get me out of here. That's true.
True identity.
Oh my, what? Dude.
Whoa.
Hey guys,
What?
I'm the FAQ assistant, William Mullendore, aka Chickenhead.
You're
You're not really a chicken.
not really a chicken head?
No,
It's fake.
Do you actually, is Chickenese real?
Chickenese is very real. I know a couple of members.
Do you speak it?
No, I
Can you
don't.
give us a few words?
You
I
can't.
can't. I can't.
You can't. You didn't even.
Give me that thing, bro. I'm so mad right now.
You didn't even research what you were trying to.
Stop throwing a dang.
What are you doing?
I'm examining the set.
The
How do
set.
you do that?
This? This is not that
So
hard.
you take an L. So you make two L's, and then you do that. There you go.
Bro, thinks
Okay,
he's
but
on
we
Minnesota.
let's get back to the subject. This dude was lying about his whole identity. This guy just stole some poor guy chicken head's identity.
Yeah.
Should we even let him be on the show? Can we have
I don't know.
You know what?
Can we have a liar
You know
on our
what?
show?
On FAQ,
I don't know if we
should
can
have
do
the
that.
values we stand for. FAQ.
You know what we
stands
do stand
friendly-
for?
What? Guys, it's question one time.
Bum Grant sleeping. It's time to draw. You in phone call?
I'm getting a phone call. Who could be bothering me at such an important time, bro? Who is? Huh? Who is this?
The number one FAQ fan.
Is this some kind of joke?
This is no joke, Val. I'm the biggest FAQ fan, and I have a question for you. Was Mario 64 the first thing to ever be created at the beginning of time?
Thank you so much for that question, FAQ superfan. And to answer your glorious question, we need some context, okay? For anyone wondering, Super Mario 64 is a 3D platformer video game created by Nintendo. It was first released in 1996 in North America and Japan, but that's not all there is to it. At a surface level, you think 1996, the world started before that, so Super Mario 64, that's forward, not the oldest thing to ever exist in time. But if you actually play the game, you know that there's a deeper meaning behind the facade. In Super Mario 64, you play as Mario, an Italian plumber man who wants to rescue Princess Peach from Bowser, a big, bad, evil lizard. And to do so, he has to raid Bowser's castle, which consists of a long, infinity spiraling stairway. For those who don't know, infinity means forever. Infinite means bigger than everything that we can comprehend, including time. If something is infinite, it's forever. It goes beyond all of time. So infinite staircase in Super Mario 64 is infinite, which means it goes beyond time, which means Super Mario 64 goes beyond time, which means it is simultaneously the first and last thing that has ever and will ever be created in any universe ever.
You're stupid.
Okay.
Grant, this guy's stupid.
He's stupid. Why is he stupid?
Why is he stupid?
Why is
well,
he?
first of all,
You're stupid.
I'm stupid.
You're stupid.
First of all, you got the name of the staircase wrong. It's the endless staircase, not the infinite staircase.
Endless staircase. Endless is infinite, man. Last time I checked.
Endless just means it doesn't have an end.
Which means it's infinite. It goes on forever. It goes on for infinity.
Okay, whatever you call it.
Explain to me the difference.
So this appears when you try to access the endless staircase appears when you try to access the final Bowser fight, Bowser in the sky. Once you obtain 70 stars, the infinite staircase becomes no longer infinite, and you can run up the stairs, allowing you to access the final stage in the game.
But until you collect 70 stars, the staircase is still infinite.
No,
Which all is implying-
You could beat the game with 0 stars.
Explain how.
0 stars.
Do you have to bug the game?
You have to use a glitch.
Which
No.
breaks the
No.
confine. Get your finger out of my god. Get your finger
Shush, you
out of my god-fearing
Don't
mouth.
disrespect backwards line jumping. It is a speedrunning tech that has existed for so long. It was published in an official Nintendo magazine.
How about you backwards long jump into some money?
People have. That's speedrunning. One of the best speed, the
Oh.
most popular speed games. One of the most popular speed games behind Minecraft.
All I'm saying is if you have to glitch something to make it work, then it's breaking the confines of reality.
It's not breaking the confines
Yes, it
of
is.
reality.
If
It's
I did a
built
backwards long jump through this wall, is that a realistic thing that can happen? No, that means it's happening from another universe and breaking the confines of reality, man.
That's some interesting insights.
Garrett, what do you
right
think?
there.
What do you think, Grant?
Oh, I got an idea of my own. Okay, so everyone knows Mario is cool as flip, but who knows what he's thinking? Who knows why he crushes turtles? Okay,
Hours of my life stomping
and
Koopas.
and why do we think about him as fondly as we think of the mythical, non-existent Dr. Pepper, perchance? I believe it was Kant who said experience without theory is blind, but theory without experience is mere intellectual play. Mario exhibits experience by crushing turds all day, but he exhibits theory by saying, "Let's go, keep it up, baby."
I don't think
When
he's-
Mario, shut up. When Mario leaves his place of safety to stop a turdy, he knows he may die. And yet for a man who can purchase lives for money, a life becomes a mere store of value, a tax that can be paid for. Much as a rich man feels any law with a fine is a price. We think of Mario as a hero, but he's simply one percenter of a more privileged variety. The life kind, perchance. That's my theory on the matter.
That's really
That's
great.
beautiful.
Was that good?
That was beautiful.
That was pretty
Did
good.
you read that off the script?
Nah, I was.
Off the dome?
That was off. Yeah, that was off the dome. That was just me, just being as smart as I can be.
You're so full and smart.
We are thankful that Grant Olsen has blessed this humble show with his insane levels of intellect. I think Grant's intellect is infinite, and that proves my point further. But whatever.
Perchance.
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 Can we all agree that William Mullendore is wrong?
Yeah.
Move on with
I
it.
think.
I got it.
Well, thanks, Squash.
I love Squash.
I know.
Such a good person.
Good guy, gave us what seems to be a good question. If everyone above the age of 5 suddenly disappeared, would human life continue to persist on Earth?
That's squash-tastic.
That is squash-tastic.
If everyone above the age of 5 suddenly disappeared, would human life continue to persist on Earth?
Who's answering this first? First of all,
Well, I think Val.
Think I should answer first?
Yeah, I think you should answer first. What do you think?
I think if all life on Earth disappeared, well, not all life. What was it, below the age of 5?
Yeah, above the age of 5. Above the age of 5 disappeared.
If everyone below the age of 5 disappeared, bro, who cares?
Yeah.
If everyone above the age of 5 disappeared, I think that, it'd be a catastrophic event for humans on the Earth. But I think there's some outliers, Not every 5-year-old is gonna die. Some of them are gonna grow up, be adults, and rebuild the world. It'll be like from the Stone Ages. It'll be like, I don't know, they'll have to rebuild the world from caveman times, except they got more technology. And more general knowledge of the world. It's gonna be like 100 5-year-olds, and they're gonna have to come together from all parts of the world and form a new
world. Give me squash back, you punk.
They're gonna have to form a new world order, and basically reconstruct everything.
Who's gonna be the president?
President?
Are we living under a democracy?
I don't know any.
If 5-year-olds rule the world, it's not a democracy.
Yeah.
I don't know anyone.
Every 5-year-old for themselves.
Anarchy.
Yeah.
Can any of you name like a 5-year-old or below? Because I can't.
Name a 5-year-old.
Name a singular 5-year-old.
I can't. I don't know any 5-year-olds.
None of my cousins are that age.
If this was
2012.
Dude, that's so tough.
If it was like 2020, I could name my brother, but he's 10 now, so yeah, it doesn't really work out anymore.
That's my 2 cents.
That's your 2 cents.
My 5 cents.
My 2 cents. Kind of the same thing you said. Except I don't think anybody's surviving.
You don't think anyone's gonna live?
It's just
They're all
extinct.
gonna go.
5-year-olds can't take care of themselves. I mean, there could be a really lucky circumstance where a baby's like stuck in a bunker with like pounds and pounds of food. It's just like if they're able to like live off. But if they're out in the wilderness, if they're outside, if they're not locked up in a room with a bunch of food, they're cooked. Okay, just telling you that right now, they're cooked.
You don't think there's gonna be like one, like, rich toddler?
Rich child. Well, then they wouldn't know how to do anything if they're rich.
Yeah.
Okay. No. Here. You want the truth? My 2 cents in there is that they're gonna prosper because because of the sweatshops in China. So there's already children who know how to work and manufacture goods.
Okay, but
kids
can they take care of themselves though?
5-year-old is a little too young. I feel like as far as sweatshops go, you gotta at least like have like motor functions.
Well, you could have motor functions.
Not a 5-year-old. A 5-year-old has very basic. Like they can't use
like
tools.
entry level jobs.
5-year-olds
entry level positions.
Yeah, entry levels. You need a bit more than entry level to survive in this world.
I think
Because you're not getting paid anymore.
out of all the children in the earth, there has to be at least some who live. Like, there's gonna be children who like, especially in like more like indigenous people, like their children are gonna know how to farm.
Yeah, I was gonna mention that as well. Like,
Yeah,
say
they're
like Africa, like it's more modernized now, but there are still places of it that aren't modernized, and they have like cultures where from a young age, kids gotta take up responsibility. So I feel like in those cultures, there's also not as much of a threat from like the outside world.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
His neck.
I think
There may be a lucky few, but they might be across different corners of the world,
I feel like
and they maybe last until they may get older or die, but they're not going to keep the human race going.
I don't know. I feel like they will. I feel like it's gonna like restart practically, but I feel like humans have faced way worse things and
I disagree.
I think
What worse thing have humans faced in the entire population of
and 5-year-olds being the only people.
cavemen getting eaten by dinosaurs.
Yeah, but 5-year-olds getting eaten by dinosaurs. Much worse.
Dinosaurs aren't real.
Hey, they could come back. I'm saying that they're gonna go extinct, and then there's gonna be some animal that rises up. Obviously, they're not gonna be at the top of the food chain anymore.
Honestly, yeah, I was gonna say that's.
So there's gonna be some animal that evolves and turns into some like dinosaur-like.
It's gonna mess up the whole food chain because now that humans aren't on top of the food chain, it's gonna be like
There's gonna be more bugs, more everything.
more primitive life. Yeah, less hunting. There'll be more of a population.
Literally every single type of animal they're gonna prosper or either just go extinct.
I don't know. What if one of them are like Benjamin Button, so they age in reverse? So he like gets born as like a 80-year-old, and there you go.
That's not gonna happen though.
It could.
I guess it
It's the
could.
same
If
possibility
you
as
have
a
Benjamin
dinosaur.
Button and you get born as an 80-year-old, are you as smart as an 80-year-old? Like, do you just
No, you're stupid. Yours is stupid because 8-year-olds are also stupid. I'll tell you that.
I don't know. I haven't seen the movie, and I don't really care.
Me neither.
I think that's the end of this discussion. I feel like maybe, probably not.
Human life is cooked. That's the end.
I'm optimistic.
raise your hand if you think 5-year-olds got it?
5-year-old got it. 2-1. 2-1.
What, so that's the decision majority rule. So then boom, just magically everybody
Magically,
survives.
everything's
now.
all right.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, go. You can play God all you want. I'm
FAQ
gonna
is a
be.
democracy.
I'm gonna be a realist here. I'm gonna be.
I'm gonna be. Okay, buddy. Use your brain.
All right.
I am using my brain. All right. Jeez. It's time for question 3. I'm about to draw it any second.
Wait, who's that?
Oh my.
Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and do the job.
You're gonna draw the. Okay. You know what? I'll let you draw it.
Thank you so much, Christian Bum Grant.
Yeah, well, Garrett can't even draw a question.
Whatever. I'm going to sleep.
Again? Okay, whatever, Bob. Why don't woodchucks chuck wood when they'd be good at chucking wood?
That's a good question.
That's a good question.
That's a good question.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Interesting question.
Interesting question. Interesting question.
Interesting. Curious.
This seems like a pretty simple question, I would say.
Well,
But it's not. Now,
It's
I
not?
hear you're a big fan of marmots.
I love marmots.
Woodchucks.
Malaya.
Woodchucks, aka groundhogs, are part of the marmot genus, the marmot family.
Oh my days, I didn't know that. I didn't even know that was like. I thought marmot was just one thing.
It's like a squirrel, like red squirrel, flying squirrel,
That's
marmot, flying marmot, red marmot. Groundhogs.
so. Why is it
So-
called a woodchuck?
Yeah. Why are they called woodchucks?
I have no idea. I
Do
haven't
they check?
researched
Do
that.
they even check wood?
I don't, that's what we're about to answer.
We're about to find out.
We're about to find out.
Do they
So-
check wood?
Woodchucks, woodchucks,
Woodchuck marmot.
woodchucks, Marmota monarchs, also known as groundhogs, are part of the genus Marmota. Obviously, I just said it. The origin of the tongue twister.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. You got this, Grant.
Okay. So the origin of this tongue twister comes from a 1902 song called "The Woodchuck Song" by Robert Hobart Davis,
It's a crazy name.
which was written for a musical called "The Runaways."
Oh, wow.
That's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting.
Pretty old song.
All right.
Oh
Guy
yeah.
with an interesting name.
Sadly, got beaten to his question. We sadly got beaten to the punch because this question was already answered. The viewers out there may be wondering why and how and who. It was answered by Richard Thomas in 1988, an avid fan of the woodchuck and marmot gene. And according to Mr. Thomas, who is a New York fish technician,
He's not a New York fish. He's a
New York fish.
New York
he's a
fish
New York
and wildlife
he works,
technician.
He works on fish.
Tomatoes.
You've never seen a fish technician before? The fish are techie, man. They've got to put like boosters in them to go faster.
Okay.
But according to the New York fish himself, he calculated the volume of a typical 25 to 50 foot woodchuck.
It's 30 foot. It says 30. 25 to 30.
30.
foot.
Oh, I was stressing for a
Yeah,
second.
that
50-foot woodchuck. Jesus.
It's a woodchuck den. It's not a giant, like, colossal woodchuck.
Okay, a 30 to 50-foot woodchuck den.
25 to 30.
Let me do my thing. A 25-foot to 30-foot woodchuck den. And it translated the amount of force it would take for the woodchuck to chuck their whole chucked in. And about 700 pounds of wood is how much a 50-foot woodchuck could chuck.
700 pounds. Wow.
700 pounds of, like, that's just them, like, going and moving dirt. But, you know what? Does that really qualify as chucking? Because they're just kind of I don't think that qualifies as chucking. This, like,
Well, no,
they're,
when
like
you think of chucking
tunneling, they're
something-
diggling, they're diggling.
What is going on right
When
now?
you think of chucking something, think of like. That's what you think of
Don't
chucking
disrespect squash like that.
That was a bad pass, dude.
You take a chuck from one part of the room and you throw it to another location, becoming chucked.
Grant, you got this, Chuck. Throw it to. There you go.
That's what
background.
chucking means.
Yeah, and woodchucks, they don't chuck. They don't have enough muscles.
They just kind of.
They're weak.
Well, they don't. They just don't have the muscles itself. Like they lack the muscles that are for.
They need to go to
throwing.
the gym.
They need to go to the gym.
They need to go to the gym.
They need to go to the team gym.
So, if woodchucks can't chuck wood at all, then how much wood can they really chuck?
That's the question. I don't think they can really chuck wood at all because I mean, it doesn't look like chucking.
I think he could chuck more wood.
Squash probably could. Squash probably
He
could.
could probably chuck more wood. I mean, he looks like he's got all the muscles.
He got all the muscles you need.
He's-
Squash is just the go like that.
You can use those little things on his face and you
Yeah.
can use them as hands.
Dude, that's so true.
That
Squash
is.
using his warts to throw. Dude,
Yep.
we might have to invest in that.
But on that note of what actually qualifies as chucking, humans can chuck.
Yeah.
You can toss a ball, we can lob a ball, we can do all kinds of things with balls and other things.
Mm-hmm.
But woodchucks and other creatures can't chuck. Marmots can't chuck either. And there's actually a scientific research done by that from Harvard University answering why we as humans can chuck things and things like woodchucks can't chuck.
We found that humans are able to throw with such velocity by storing elastic energy in their shoulders. This is accomplished by positioning the arm in such a way that the arm's mass resists motions generated at the torso and shoulder and rotates backwards away from the target. This cocking of the arm stretches the tendons, ligaments, and muscles, crossing the shoulder and stores elastic energy like a slingshot. When this energy is then released, it powers the very rapid rotation of the upper arm, which is the fastest motion the human body produces, up to 9,000 degrees per second in professional pitchers. This rapid rotation also causes the elbow to quickly straighten and the projectile to be released at very high speeds.
That's great. Okay, now there is actually a counterpoint. I figured out the chucking's official definition is to throw something carelessly.
So, if chucking's, what is the difference between throwing something with care and throwing something carelessly?
Well,
You can like if you have if I'm aiming for something and I can carefully just toss it. But if
Well-
you're chucking, you're kind of just you
Sure.
don't care where it goes.
Yeah.
In the context of a woodchuck, they can't chuck, they can't throw at all. So does it matter if they're chucking or throwing with intent when they can do neither?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's actually that's a good ending point. You know what, guys?
They can't
This
chuck
guys,
wood.
Guys,
They can't.
this truly was an FAQ.
Okay.
this truly wasn't FAQ.
I think I hear a song coming on. Hit it, Grant.
Hey guys, I'm gonna need you to come to my office. I have some unfortunate news.
What's going on?
No, is AVA shutting down?
No, but FAQ might be.
What?
Sorry guys, but we're really running low on funding here. Our new sponsor, turns out, huge fraud. He's facing 25 to life, some offshore Cyprus bank accounts, and besides that, this new upcoming program, Truman Wafflers, all the buzz right now. We don't have the budget to focus on 2 shows.
What's gonna happen to the show?
Unless you guys can find someone new to invest in this business, because it's kind of a workaround or it's over. If you want, I can try to set you guys up with the Truman Waffle.
No. Wait, I think I might have a solution.